Hey guys, what's up guys? So today I'm going to be doing a review of Hanzo on Overwatch. Now this is random, I know. Usually I just do the game review and leave it at that, but I thought I'd take the time to explain the differences between all the characters and just making reviews of all of them. So if this one works out well and you guys would like more of these, by the way, I apologize if I don't sound entertaining. It's just I just woke up, so work with me here a little bit. I apologize. But anyways, if this video does some good success and it gets a like, or maybe if you guys just comment below and say you want a character, just put the name of that character, and yeah, I'll review that person. I'll play with it for a week or two, maybe a month, and then I'll do a review of them, and then I'll tell you that review. Alright, other than that, let's move on to Hanzo. So starting off, I want to point out that this character is probably one of the most underrated, because I see a lot of people be him, but at the same time I see more people being Diva or people being Tracer, and I think personally this character is not that bad, but also, you know, not that good. You know, I get why people want to be Tracer, because, you know, well, she could outrun him and that somebody could probably easily kill him with her, but I've took out Tracer more than she's took me out in the game. I guess it's just that you have to be good with certain characters. I get that, but this character also doesn't get the love or fandom that I've seen with other characters, like Bastion or something. Like, people like those characters that are just getting easy kills, like Diva with the mech suit, because she's got like basically infinite lives. She just hops out that machine, gets in another one, hops out that one, gets in another one. I don't know, I feel like it's a little overpowered how she can just recycle that, but hey, that's how the developer made it, so you work with it. Besides, it's not like she's OP'd enough to where we lose the match anytime someone plays as her. I get that, but Hanzo has definitely proven to me that when I challenge her in a fight, I win actually a lot of the time. I'm serious. I get her out of the mech suit, and then I just have to do this ability that he has where with the I think if I'm correct it's L1, where I can just shoot like multiple arrows at once at her, and if it hits the person at once, it can lower at least half their life bar sometimes. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, see that right there? Yeah, that is what it is. It basically ricochets along the walls, if you don't know. It's a pretty good tactic for close corridors or hallways, or maybe like a room, you know, especially if you're like, let's say, defending. Yeah, if you're defending, then and then when they come out of their spawn point, you can just throw that in their spawn point. You can kill people in their own spawn, so that's pretty cool, and that'd be a good tactic to use. Also, I want to point out that Hanzo has a very powerful special. With those dragons that he activates with his bow, he's very deadly. Now I know his brother has the same tactic, but I think Hanzo and his brother have one of the deadliest, you know, because I know there's a couple of other ones out there like Farah's, and yeah, but what I will say is though, Hanzo's has really been the most interesting, and at the same time one of the most deadly, because if it hits somebody, it kills them. It does. Now I know that a lot of the time I've seen people though move out of the way. I want to correct people when the developers confirm that if you get in its way it will kill you. That is not completely true, because actually I have witnessed firsthand that when I shoot it directly at somebody, like I've seen one guy, I can't know his name because everyone has weird fucking names online. I think we can all agree on that. Pardon for my French, by the way. I've seen a guy playing as Reinhardt, okay? And not a bad character, you know, it's just that he's a little slow, okay? But I've seen him dead in the middle of my dragon. He was literally already being hit by my dragon, and he just jumped to the side out the way, and he lived. And he actually got like 1 or 2 kills before he died. I think it was who was it that killed him? It doesn't matter. But yeah, I used my dragon against him, and it didn't really do that much effect. And no, he didn't have a shield, if you guys was wondering, because of course that wouldn't do nothing if he knew it'd get through it. No, I think the guy has seen my dragon before with other players, and I think that he just knew how to use it, you know. I think Hanzo, if I could rate him from 1 to 10, he would definitely be like a 9, because even though, you know, his dragon, you'd have to strike not only just frontal assault, but you'd also have to use the dragon to catch them off guard, because if you have an enemy team that has, you know, players where they can, you know, move out the way, and they know how to do it now, which most players have figured it out now, that you can move out of certain specials ways, like Tracer's bombs. I'll say this much: Hanzo's special is way better than Tracer's. Tracer's doesn't even cover any ground at all. It's a waste of bull. I'm sorry to say that. You know, Hanzo's definitely, compared to hers, I'm just using this as an example, it's nothing. I'm sorry. Nothing. No. There's no way in hell someone can tell me that Tracer's, you know, little explosive is better than Hanzo's. Hanzo can cover more ground and go further distance. He can cover more land for the team, defend or attack. If you're trying to get that truck or that payload over to the objective point, he will definitely lead the way if you shoot it in the direction down the street or whatever. And on top of that, you can also shoot it for defending, meaning, like, let's say you know, you're holding down a spot and like they're really pushing towards it. Well, in this little doorway right here, if you see, for example, before they hit that circle pad, I can just shoot my dragon straight through that wall, because in that building there's a wall that doesn't show into the building. You have to go around this big wall, and then you can see like the rest of the building complex. And this map, you know, has that building. And yeah, I could just, you know, use this one bow where I can see where all the enemies are, and let's say before they hit that platform, if I know they're about to touch it, I just activate my dragon in that direction, wipes them out, and we just got to figure out how to push that payload back, and we're good to go. We just got to keep pushing until my next dragon. And I feel like that's why I like his special. I like his bows because he's very helpful. If I'm in a situation where I'm getting shot at and I can't see anything, I shoot that bow out. And this bow, I think you use R1, yeah, to activate it. This bow basically shoots like this little round force field looking pulse signal that anybody around it that's an enemy will light up red, a silhouette red. And basically that bow really does help me a lot of the time, because if I'm getting shot at, or let's say there's just players hiding around waiting for the payload to come by, I can already know where they're at ahead of time, and I think it's just the safest way to go, you know. And I don't know, I think I've relied on Hanzo a lot of the time to play my matches. He's probably my favorite character right now. So yeah, it'll be hard playing different characters and trying them out for you guys if you do want to see other reviews. But yeah, I just thought Hanzo would be the good way to start off this series, because I thought, you know, I didn't want to just do a review of Overwatch. Like I said, I want to do one of every character, because like I see how fun and addicting this game is, and it's not just the game that makes it addicting, it's the diversity of the characters. Like, if you like big heavy machine artillery and you like to heal yourself and camp, Bastion is the camping machine, and that's all there is to it. That's just the best example I can give you right there, guys. Hanzo, to me, is my Bastion. I love him, okay? He's just as good as Widowmaker to me with her sniper, because if he gets a headshot with that bow, it's over, just like her headshot with that sniper. So this bow is no joke. It's serious damage. I know what you're thinking too, for a bow in a game with all types of guns and rockets, yes, this this bow does hella damage. Yes, and no, I won't pardon my French on that one, because it's true. Hanzo is so underrated. You know, I feel like people don't understand like his true skill in the game. You know, like people don't understand like this guy is really good. Okay, he's not a sucky character. He's not bad. And if you think he's bad because you don't know how to use him, man, then that's a personal problem. Because honestly, Hanzo's really good, man. Honestly, I think Hanzo, I like him better than Genji, because his bow is more accurate and more damage. Well, it's about his shurikens and his brother Genji's shurikens and his bow actually have the similar damage. It's just one little inconvenience. He don't have the accuracy my bow does. When you hold that bow back and you feel your controller vibrate, that's when you know it's ready to launch. And that's also a very, very important tactic to remember, is accuracy in this game, because not a lot of people aim right. Like Widowmaker's sniper, when it turns into a machine gun, I've seen so many people just run around side by side trying to make me not be able to aim at them, and they'll just shoot, you know, crazy and jump around like baboons. And I know what you're thinking, Joe, they're just trying to lose track, make you lose track so you can't focus. Well, yeah, that may be a good tactic, and that mostly makes most logic sense, but I don't think it's all the time that case. I think a lot of people just are so used to other shooters that's why they run back and forth, you know, panning side by side. If you ever have seen Call of Duty players where someone's camping in a corner in a building, they'll go inside that room and then they'll like pan right to left fast to jump around a little bit, start spraying at you, and half their clip will miss you, and then they'll reload sometimes. It's more of a panic shot, but they're not panicking. Like, have you ever quit a game because you're just angry, and then like all of a sudden, you know, god damn it, I lost my point. Anyway. Yeah, no. Have you ever quit a game because you're not raging, you're not mad, you just got bored, or sometimes you just don't want to, like, you know, finish playing the match. You want to find some new players to play with. That's normal. You're getting annoyed by them players. Gamers can get on gamers' nerves. Anyway, you know, that's the same example. So when Widowmaker versus Hanzo, I see all the time they just use machine guns now. They don't even snipe, because there's been so many times where snipers will be on balconies and I'll just work my way around them and kill them, or I'll just find another viewpoint and kill them, and they won't pay attention. And sometimes if they do, like, see this for example, she thinks she has me, right? And she probably does. But then this guy gets in the way, of course. But anyways, you know, see that? Look, I killed them both with that bow. I think the bow is very reliable in a lot of ways. I think it's very tactical. I think it's very, I know it probably gets on people's nerves, but I think Hanzo's really good, and I think that he deserves a lot of respect. For the most part, I think that's all I can really say so far for this review of this character, because I've already talked about his special. I've talked about his little minor abilities with his 3-round burst bow, I guess you can call it, and then that vision pulse bow where I can see the surroundings. There you go. See that right there? That's what I'm talking about. And then look. Oh well, fuck! I died there. Don't look at that. Don't look at it. No, don't look at that. Don't. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I just want to tell you also that I think his wall climbing is also helpful. I want to point that out. I know that I'm, you know, about to end the video, and now, you know, it doesn't sound like I know what I'm talking about. But if I was more awake, I probably would do a better job of speaking. But I just want to tell you guys that I love you, and you guys are amazing. And yeah, we lost that round. Don't judge me. I know. His wall climbing is good though. I like it a lot, okay? It's really fun. It's really cool. And I hope you guys just watch till the very end. But, you know, like I said, you know, leave a like and comment below. You have to comment, because a like can't tell me which character. But if you guys want me to do a review of a character, then I'll take a break from Hanzo and I'll play another character and I'll try them out for a while, and then I'll definitely review that character, because I'd love to review all the characters. So tell me what characters you'd like me to review and I'll get right on it. But for now, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I hope you enjoyed. EXO out.